Okay, all right. Live stream started. So welcome to Class 61 recruit graduation ceremonies. Excited to have all you here, loved ones, families. So we're going to kick things off with UFA's honor guard and also pipes and drums. Well, it's a piper. So UFA piper, we'll start with that. Once they come up, we'll do the pledge. When they finish with that, I'll announce the rest of tonight's agenda. So, yeah. Oh, will the audience please arise? I knew I forgot something.
Honor guard. Ready, face. Present arms.
Repeat after me with the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order. Arms. Ready, face. Prepare to post colors. Post colors. Face.
All right, please be seated. All right, so welcome, kind of second welcome. Like to welcome recruits, loved ones, family, friends, command staff, board members. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Like to welcome everyone here. It's a big night. A lot of hard work went in last 15 weeks. I know your crews came home sweaty, stinky, tired. Told you all the fun stories of what happened. So, but we just can't see it. So we had special thanks to Courtney, some of the PIOs, some of the training cadre. They captured a whole bunch of the things with pictures, videos. So Courtney's put together a video kind of showcasing what your recruits went through for these 15 weeks, some of the stuff. And if Courtney's ready for it, we'll play that. After the video, I'll get back up, announce the few speakers, and we'll go from there. That's That's exhausting. Just a little glimpse into some of the stuff they've done over these past 15 weeks. I wish we could show more. That would take forever, so they're just going to have to tell you. Another special thanks to Courtney. His editing skills are top notch. So, all right, we'll continue with the program. So we're going to have a few speakers. First speaker is Class Officer Jason Berg. He's going to get up and speak, followed by Training Division Captain Miller, then Training Division Paramedic Specialist Matt Evans. Following those three people, we'll have Chief Burchett give some remarks. And after that, we'll go on to the swearing in portion and the badges. So, Class Officer, you're up.
Good evening, everyone. It's an honor to be here in front of you all. Standing here today, it's hard to believe how far we've come. Not long ago, we walked into this academy unsure of exactly what lay ahead, only knowing that we were willing to be challenged, pushed, and changed. And that's exactly what happened. This journey has not been easy, and it wasn't supposed to be. Starting with the coffee cup interjection, the full gear workouts, tower runs, one's bad sprained ankle, a few sprinkled sicknesses, back spasms, and in general, just my old age. We've been tested physically, mentally, and emotionally. We've been pushed past limits we didn't know we had. Early mornings, long days, heavy gear, hard lessons, and moments where quitting may have crossed our minds, but we didn't. We showed up, we kept going, and here we are today. Along with that, we learned far more than just how to fight fire. We learned discipline, doing the right thing even when no one else is watching. We learned accountability, owning our mistakes and growing from them. We learned teamwork, that success in this job is never about the individual, but about the crew beside you. And we learned what it truly means to serve, putting others before ourselves every single time. We're thankful for Specialist Hardman's perfectly timed one-liners and jokes, Specialist Johnson's time-taking stories, Captain Pate's pep talks, Specialist Evans' knowledge, passion, and whip cracking, Captain Miller's words of encouragement, and Specialist Tidwell's best stretch, the modified Tidwell. Our instructors didn't just teach us skills, they set a standard. They showed us what professionalism, commitment, and pride in this job looks like. They pushed us because they knew what was waiting for us on the other side. For that, we are incredibly grateful. To our families and loved ones, thank you. You supported us through the long hours, the stress, and the sacrifices. You stood behind us when we needed it most. And this accomplishment belongs to you as much as it does to us. To my classmates, Camp 61, we didn't happen to start all at the same place. All of you were intimidatingly already in this life, living this job. I was just hoping for a chance. But from day one, you pulled me in. You made me feel like I belonged with you. We leaned on each other. We learned from one another. We grew together. And forever, I will carry that with me. Not just for what we did, but who we became. Thank you for letting me be a part of your circle. And I'm proud, truly proud, to stand here besides each and every one of you. As we know, today isn't the end, it's the beginning. The expectations don't get easier from here. They just get higher. But if this academy has taught us anything, it's that we are ready. We are ready to serve. We are ready to protect. We are ready to carry on the tradition of the Unified Fire Authority with pride. Congratulations, Class-61. Thank you.
Thanks, Jace. Good job. So my name's Tommy Miller. I'm captain over fire training this recruit camp. Was lucky enough to run this recruit camp because my work spouse, as I call him, Captain Pate, we kind of alternate back and forth on what needs to happen. It's so fun to see you guys here. This is a proud dad moment for me. From February 2nd, wide-eyed and terrified, and the motivational coffee speech that Jason talked a little bit about. If you want to know more about it, ask these guys. It's pretty motivational. Gets them moving pretty well. As much as I try to sound like a big, scary guy, these guys have learned really quick. I'm a big old teddy bear. So thank you. Appreciate it. So I want to start off with, take a second and imagine it's 3 a.m. The city's quiet. Streets are calm. And somewhere a firefighter is dreaming about a nice, peaceful breakfast. Suddenly the alarms go off. In less than 60 seconds, you're out of bed, run into the apparatus, rushing to get your gear on and beat everybody else. While you're on the way to the call, you're trying to remember if you pulled your suspenders up. I've done it multiple times, and I show up and I go, I don't have my suspenders on. So just sharing that with you. Recruits, this is a life you signed up for. And tonight, we're here to celebrate that you're officially ready to trade your free time, your clean clothes, and your ability to sleep well at night. All for the honor of serving your community. Before we get too sentimental or sarcastic, let's give credit where credit's due. Family and loved ones, thank you so much for supporting these graduates through months of training. Endless stories about hose pulling techniques, knot tying, searching for victims, and on the occasion coming home smelling like smoke and you can never get out of your clothes. My training specialist and cadre, I can't thank you enough. You're the ones that really make this happen, make my job easy. You push them hard, yelled at them louder, and somehow convinced them that running up and down the tower and gear workouts is fun. Graduates, you've worked hard through the drills, written tests, physical training, and you've learned the phrase, trust the process. You've learned to work as a team and think under pressure. I can say with confidence, when given the job to perform search, you'll never miss a victim. But now comes the real challenge, doing it all in the real world, where the smoke is thicker, the calls are unpredictable, and you might hold the hand of a person who just lost a loved one. You'll face moments that test you, and yes, sometimes that fear will be about the fire, and sometimes it will be whether or not you put the apparatus back in service before the chief knows. You'll never fight a fire alone, and you'll never go through a shift without someone giving you a hard time. If they don't give you a hard time, it means they don't like you. Trust your crew because they'll be the ones watching your back and occasionally hiding your helmet. Every call matters, whether it's a major fire or a cat stuck in a tree. Remember, to that person, it's the most important moment of their day. And yes, you will rescue cats and dogs and occasionally a very cute bunch of ducklings from a storm drain. Tonight, you join a proud tradition, one built on bravery, service, and the ability to function on very little sleep. You've earned your place in the fire service family, and from now on, you'll be the ones people look at in their worst moments, and sometimes their weirdest. Class-61, congratulations. Go out there, stay safe, maintain your physical and mental fitness, and keep your good sense of humor. And I can honestly say, I'd be happy to take any one of you on my crew. Thank you.
Good evening, friends and family of Camp 61. Good evening, 61. Old habit, I guess. My name is Matt Evans. I'm one of the fire training specialists out in the training division. Abraham Lincoln once said, if you give me 6 hours to cut down a tree, I will sharpen my axe for 4. For the past 15 weeks, Camp 61 has been doing just that, sharpening the axe, learning and preparing. Camp 61 had a rocky start, like most of them do. From day one, for the next couple of weeks, the deer in the headlights look is a real thing. We've witnessed it. But over the next few months, they look less like ungulates, portrayed hunters, looking, glassing for opportunities to better themselves and learn more, looking to solve the problem, killing fire space to space, and trusting the process. Camp 61 learned a lot during their time, from their PPE to driving apparatus, to deploying and loading hose, applying water effectively, to forcible entry, ladders, extrication, RIT, hazmat, wildland, ADO, and so on. As one of their lead instructors, I too learned a lot from this camp. This was the smallest recruit camp that I've been a part of, starting with 8 and finishing with 7. Fewer numbers, more hands-on, more one-on-one time, or so I had thought. What I learned was the art of adaptability, flexibility, and making the most out of the situations of what we have. As Camp 61 learned, recruits are often not the only ones at the training tower, but we made it work and we made it the best. I also learned that external motivation isn't always effective, that we had to look inside ourselves to find it. Push-ups, towers, gear PT, the crucible, didn't work. I learned more as an instructor with this camp, patience with being the biggest. I'm learning still, just ask my wife. Camp 61 began their journey on the 2nd of February, and I've witnessed tremendous growth within each of these individuals. But remember this, comfort is the enemy of growth. Firefighting wasn't the only topic being taught. Some individuals in this camp have more life experience than others, and some with different life experiences that they shared. Some may call this wisdom. Continue to learn from one another, continue to share your experiences, whether it be of success or a failure, because we must leverage our history to build our future. You hear that this profession is a marathon, not a sprint. But to the Olympic sprinter Michael Johnson, life is often compared to a marathon, but I think it's more like being a sprinter. Long stretches of hard work punctuated by brief moments in which we are given the opportunity to perform at our best. To the sprinter, seconds matter, not minutes. To the victims of structure fires, seconds make the difference, not minutes. The United States Fire Administration reports that every 68 seconds, a fire occurs. Residential, commercial, outside, vehicle, miscellaneous. Your 68 seconds could come in the first hour of your first shift or many months later. Always be ready. Always be training for those 68 seconds. There's no such thing as stagnant. There are only 2 options. Either continue a pursuit towards excellence, towards mastery, and although you may never get there, strive to become faster, stronger, and smarter, or regress. Do not regress. This is not just a job. This is a career. This is a commitment. And there's a big difference between being involved and being committed. Much like breakfast, the chicken is involved, but the pig is committed. This line of work is grueling and gritty at times, built on the hard work of those that came before us and the trust they built with the public. This is a craft. This is a trade. This is a calling. And it takes a certain individual with certain characteristics to serve others, because the servant leader is a servant first. Camp 61, you are those individuals. Modern society has perfected the art of making people not feel necessary. You are necessary. Because without individuals like you, this whole thing doesn't work. Mike Rowe once said, don't follow your passion, bring it with you. And I urge you all to bring others with you as well. Passion is not just another P word. It is affection. It is devotion. It is love. It is suffering. And at times can be agonizing. But your passion needs to be the desire to overcome your insecurities, not just a love for the job. Be a member of the fire service, not just an employee at the fire department. Prepare yourselves physically, mentally. Attend classes, read, watch, listen, and learn. Take bold, aggressive action in the execution of our mission. Look for open doors of opportunity. And if you come across a door that's shut and locked and you want it open, remember, gap set force. Congrats, Camp 61. Thank you.
I put on my readers. I want to start with a couple words of thanks as well. We've talked, Jason, you did a great job of thanking the families. I want to thank the families of the fire training staff as well. You guys, we ask a lot of you, Steve, you and your staff. This is, I don't know how many recruit camps you've done in a row, but it takes a toll on you as well. So I want to recognize that. We do have a board member, Mayor Fotheringham is here. We've been asking a lot of them lately with the legislative session and the budget working through, and then to show up on
a random Wednesday night. Thank you, Mayor, for your support. And then for the recruits, if you would do me a favor and just stand up and thank your families with a round of applause, please. And get them something nice while you're at it. What I want to talk about briefly is what it means to be a firefighter. The core of our job is to serve the public. It's been mentioned that we're in their living rooms on their worst day. Their small problem, what seems small to you could be their biggest problem. And we need to be ready to solve that problem no matter how big or how small. So keeping trained, keeping ready, staying kind, compassionate is what we need to do. The public has to trust you with everything they love, everything they own, and trust that you can solve that problem for them. So like Matt said, you can't sit still. What I'm focused on is finding the right people to do this job, because not everybody wants to be a firefighter. So we focus on finding people with strong values like integrity, professionalism, respect, accountability, teamwork, dedication, and courage. We need you to have a decent level of physical fitness, mechanical aptitude, and a willingness to learn. And as you saw in the video, as you all witnessed, we can train you to do the rest. It takes a lot of time to find the right people. Nearly every single one of our divisions at UFA is involved in finding the right person, from HR all the way to finance. We found the right people with U7, so welcome aboard. I had the opportunity to meet with this group, what was it, a couple weeks ago now, and it's a great experience for me to get to know them a little bit. Before this meeting, I know them by their name and maybe a picture, but that's about it. So I try to take as much time as I can with them. We spend about 2.5, 3 hours. They get to learn about all my mistakes and my history as to how I got here. And then I ask them to share with me. I don't get to interact with them on a daily basis once they're out in the field. So it's important for me to try to remember each one of them. And what I always find with this group, as well as the groups behind, is that we found a very diverse group of people that share in the same values that we're looking for. This group is a little different because it's smaller. All of them were from our wildland or our part-time program, which are commonly referred to as the special hires, except for Jason. So Jason, you are special to me. Jason comes to us with years of bartending experience. And what makes that very popular at parties, makes you probably, I assume you're good at listening to people, which is going to really help you when you're doing patient assessments. Chase. The only thing I got out of Chase is that he likes mud derbies, and I don't even know what that is, but it feels important and exciting. But Chase came from our wildland program, so welcome, Chase. Benjamin is from our part-time EMS program. Benjamin thinks he can fly. He tried to jump out of a window last camp, tore his shoulder up, and so he got to do camp again. So welcome, Benjamin. Congratulations on number 2. Paige also comes from our part-time program. Paige is a rock climber, paddleboarder, and at the time had a major problem with hiccups, is what I had heard. And they were counting, someone had a clicker, and there was at the time 200 plus. I heard that number's up over 2,000. So I don't know if that's what that sound was when Evans was talking, was a hiccup, but good luck with that. Hopefully it's not a nervous tick that you can't control. Austin, you're paramedic from our part-time program also. When Austin was talking about himself, he mentioned jujitsu and video games. And to me, it just sounded a little conflicting, like either I want to kick somebody in the face or hide in my basement and play video games. And I wasn't really sure which one that was. Jeff comes from our wildland program. Jeff has a little bit of a unique story. He called me 8 years ago. I was wildland division chief. I got a phone call from this Boston number, which I don't often answer random numbers, but he called me and he said, "Hey, I want to come work for UFA in the wildland division. What do I need to do?" I gave him a couple classes, a couple of contacts, and lo and behold, here he is. He did the work, and And now you're here full-time with us, Jeff. Congratulations. I'm really glad I answered that phone call. And last is Alexis, is another paramedic, which we're happy to have you. What I learned from her is that she has a German Shepherd and a Belgian Malinois. And I started thinking, who in the hell is going to watch those dogs on your days off? Those are not small dogs. Those are not low maintenance dogs. You must have an amazing family that's willing to take what I imagine in my head, aggressive dogs. The reason I share all this is because I want you, the recruits, to know that I heard you. I listened to you. You're important to me. And now you're part of our family. So congratulations. The one thing that I told them during this meeting is that whatever experience they have, part-time wildland, EMS, bartending, whatever it is, figure out how to apply it here so you're not wasting your experience. Your many years of education and experience can help us make a better organization. The important thing for me to know is that even with all that diversity in your background, you've come together as one class and you will forever be 6-1. And that you share the same values that we're looking for. Almost all of you said you're looking for something different. You needed a reason to get up and come to work. And the one thing, Jason, that stuck out to me that you said is that you just recently had a kid and you wanted to have something that your kid was proud of. And that means a lot to me. So all of that together means you're looking for purpose. And I hope you found that purpose here. I hope it's a long career for you. We know that we're not just hiring firefighters for today and paramedics for today. We're hiring future leaders. So some of you may be captains, some of you may be battalion chiefs, some of you maybe even be the chief someday. It'll happen before you know it, but time flies when you're having fun, right? And pretty soon you'll be sitting up here in 25 years going, what happened? So one thing I like to do, and everybody that's seen a graduation so far for me, they know that I do this, but I want you to do something with me and close your eyes. Just the recruits, not everybody. I mean, go ahead and do it, but just imagine that you're sitting here in 25 years and it's your retirement party. Who do you want to see sitting in that seat? What badge do you want to have? How many stripes on your jacket? Whose lives did you probably save? Did you find that purpose you're looking for? And I think the most important thing is who's in the audience to support you still. Okay, you can open your eyes. Don't fall asleep. I know you're all tired from 16 weeks. So what I want you to do is think about that person that you just saw and start working towards it today. That means be purposeful in your career. Everything you do from now until that time you retire has to be purposeful. So one thing that I like to share during these is just like on fire attack, you need to control the door, right? Control the door to your future. So take the opportunities that are there in front of you, make the opportunities if they're not there, so that when an opportunity comes, you can walk through that door and be in charge. I will end my speech with this and then we'll swear you in. I remember when I met with them, I said, imagine we're at graduation and I get to swear you in, and they all smiled, and now here they are, ready for me to stop talking and just swear them in. But I'll end with this. It's an honor to be your fire chief. It's those of you that are going to be out serving our public that make a difference. And I believe that my job is to serve you. So you can't protect our communities if I'm not doing my job. So I take my job very seriously. I'm proud to have you in our stations and wearing our badge. Are you ready? Okay. Stand up. How's that feel? Good? Okay. You've been chosen by virtue of your background, training, and personal qualities to be firefighters for Unified Fire Authority. Your behaviors, decisions, and actions while on and off duty directly reflect the image of Unified Fire Authority, its personnel, and the quality of service that UFA provides to the citizens we serve. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name,
I, Johnson Burger,
do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will uphold the vision,
that I will uphold the vision,
mission,
mission,
values, and policies
values, and policies
adopted by Unified Fire Authority.
adopted by Unified Fire Authority.
I will act for the good of the communities of which I serve.
I will act for the good of the communities I serve.
I will strive for excellence
I will strive for excellence
while I faithfully,
while I faithfully,
honestly,
honestly,
and ethically perform
and ethically perform
the duties of firefighter with Unified Fire Authority.
the duties of firefighter with Unified Fire Authority.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Yeah, stay up here. All right, now we're gonna continue with the badge and bell ceremony. So when your crew comes up, loved ones come up, you'll pin the badge, stay for a second. Courtney can get a couple of pictures, after which you'll be able to shake hands with command staff. And when they ring the bell, one ring symbolizes the start of their career. So ring it one time symbolizes the start of a long, lengthy, super productive career, right? So and we'll just start, Maddie, you're gonna come up, read each recruit's name, and we'll go from there.
Okay, Chase Allen. Ben Bill. Jason Berg. Paige Driffel. Austin Hollinger. Jeffrey Taylor. Lexi Wasden.
Well, command staff take their seats. Training staff, give it a second. So let's give one last big round of applause to all the workers. We'll wait for. Just kidding. Once again, thank you, family, friends, for showing up. Your support is awesome. Really appreciated. This concludes the event, but we have refreshments. Please stay. Courtney is here for pictures, so there's a couple backdrops in the back of the room. Come up here. Please take pictures. This only happens once, so stay as long as you'd like to. Family pictures, couples pictures, all the fun stuff, but that's all we have, so thank you.
Right here, on the way out.